What's up, Cowboys Nation and NFL fans all over the world? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got breaking news that's sending shockwaves across the entire football universe, and I mean it, this one is wild. According to multiple reports and confirmations coming out of Dallas, Jerry Jones himself has just confirmed what many thought was impossible. The Dallas Cowboys have officially pulled the trigger on a blockbuster move, trading for none other than Shedeur Sanders, the son of Hall of Famer Deion "Primetime" Sanders. Yes, you heard that right, Shedeur Sanders is now a Dallas Cowboy. This is one of those moments that feels bigger than sports, bigger than the game, because we're talking about one of the most talked about young quarterbacks in football history joining the most iconic franchise in the NFL. If you're a Cowboys fan, this could be the dawn of a new era, and if you're a critic, you might be calling this a risky gamble that could either cement Jerry Jones' legacy as a genius or remind everyone why bold moves sometimes backfire. So buckle up, because we're breaking it all down: the who, the why, the what it means, and the ripple effects this is about to cause across the entire league. Let's start with the story itself. Over the last few weeks, whispers started circulating that something big was brewing inside the Cowboys' front office. Jerry Jones, the ever-ambitious, never-satisfied owner and general manager, has reportedly been frustrated with the team's recent playoff exits, and we all know how Jerry operates. He doesn't sit quietly when the Cowboys fall short. This man loves the spotlight, and he loves making a splash. The rumor mill caught fire when insiders started noticing that Jones had been making unusual phone calls, that scouts connected to Colorado had been seen at Cowboys facilities, and that Dak Prescott's contract talks had quietly gone cold. Then, out of nowhere, this morning the bomb dropped. Jerry Jones confirmed the trade for Shedeur Sanders. And folks, the NFL world absolutely lost its mind. Now, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders himself. If you've followed college football over the past 2 years, you know exactly how electric this kid has been. Shedeur isn't just a quarterback, he's a brand, a mentality, and a walking headline. He's got the composure of a 10-year veteran, the swagger of his father Primetime, and the kind of natural charisma that turns any program he touches into a show. When he transferred to Colorado to play under Coach Prime, the entire country tuned in. He put up huge numbers, showed off incredible poise under pressure, and instantly became one of the most talked about prospects heading into the NFL draft. And yet, many doubted whether his flashy, confident style would translate to the professional level. Well, now he's about to find out, because Jerry Jones believes he's the guy who can take the Dallas Cowboys into a new generation of greatness. But let's not act like this is a small move. This is massive, not just in talent but in symbolism. The Cowboys have been living in this strange gray area for years. They're good, sometimes even great, but they just can't get over the hump when it matters most. Dak Prescott has been steady, reliable, but Jerry Jones is tired of steady. He wants spectacular. He wants headlines, energy, and a quarterback who brings something new to the table. That's exactly what Shedeur represents: youth, swagger, confidence, and an entirely new image for the franchise. Imagine the marketing, the jersey sales, the fan interest. Jerry knows this. The Cowboys aren't just a football team, they're a global brand, and bringing in Shedeur Sanders instantly sets off a new wave of excitement not just in Dallas, but around the entire league. Now, what did the Cowboys give up to make this deal happen? Reports are saying it's a huge package: multiple draft picks, possibly a veteran player, and some serious salary cap adjustments. Jerry Jones reportedly wanted this trade so badly that he personally stepped into negotiations and refused to let it slip away. For Jerry, this isn't just about adding a quarterback. It's about making a statement that the Cowboys will not settle for being just another playoff team. He wants to win Super Bowls again, and he wants to do it with someone who represents the future of football, not the past. And that's where Shedeur fits perfectly. He's not a typical pocket passer. He's creative, dynamic, and unafraid to challenge defenses. He plays with that prime-time DNA: flashy, fearless, and focused. And let's talk about that father-son connection for a minute, because you know Deion Sanders is going to be part of this story whether he's officially on the Cowboys staff or not. Can you imagine Jerry Jones, Deion Sanders, and Shedeur Sanders all under one franchise umbrella? That's like a reality show waiting to happen. Deion has always been close to the Cowboys organization. He brought them a Super Bowl back in the 90s. He's a Texas icon, and he knows how Jerry operates. Some reports say Jerry even reached out to Deion privately before finalizing this trade, not just to get his blessing, but to gauge Shedeur's mindset and readiness. That kind of personal connection is rare in NFL front offices. It shows how much Jones respects the Sanders family and how much he believes Shedeur can handle the pressure of being the face of the Cowboys. Because let's be real, the pressure in Dallas is unlike anything else. When you play quarterback for America's team, every snap, every throw, every post-game quote is magnified 1,000 times. Tony Romo went through it, Dak Prescott went through it, and now Shedeur Sanders is about to step into that same fire. The expectations are sky high, but if there's anyone who might be ready for it, it's Shedeur. This kid grew up around cameras, microphones, and big moments. He's been coached by one of the most confident athletes in sports history. He knows how to handle the spotlight. He's not afraid to talk, not afraid to perform, and not afraid to prove doubters wrong. That's the kind of energy Jerry Jones has been craving in his quarterback room. The question now is what happens to Dak Prescott. Does he stay as the starter for a transition year while Shedeur learns the system, or does Jerry pull a bold move and hand the keys to the rookie right away? Knowing Jerry, he might just love the drama of a quarterback competition. Imagine the headlines: Prescott versus Sanders in training camp, the veteran versus the prodigy. You can already see ESPN, Fox Sports, and every talk show eating this story alive. The Cowboys thrive in chaos, and this move guarantees plenty of it. But chaos or not, you can't deny how exciting this makes the upcoming season. Fans will be packing AT&T Stadium just to see this kid throw his first passes in a Cowboys uniform. The energy, the hype, the anticipation, it's going to be off the charts. Now, let's look at the football side. What does Shedeur bring to this team that they don't already have? He brings mobility, creativity, and a willingness to take risks. He's not a traditional system quarterback, he's a playmaker. He can extend plays, throw off platform, make defenses uncomfortable, and adapt on the fly. That's something Dallas has lacked in crucial moments: unpredictability. Too often, defenses have known what to expect from the Cowboys' offense. With Shedeur, every play could turn into something special. He also brings leadership. His teammates at Colorado talked about how he commanded respect instantly, how he stayed calm under pressure, how he refused to quit even when the team struggled. That kind of mental toughness translates at any level. But let's not ignore the risk. Shedeur is still young. He hasn't taken an NFL snap. Jumping into a franchise as demanding as Dallas could be overwhelming. The media, the fans, the comparisons to his father, the constant scrutiny, it's a lot to carry. Jerry Jones must believe he's mentally built for it, because otherwise, this move would be reckless. The Cowboys are not rebuilding, they're supposed to be contending. Bringing in a young quarterback usually means patience, growing pains, and development. But Dallas doesn't do patience very well. The fan base expects results now. So, if this move doesn't produce immediate success, Jerry Jones is going to be under massive pressure. Still, he's betting on star power, and Shedeur has that in spades. So here's my final take: this trade might just define the next decade of Cowboys football. It's either going to turn into the start of something legendary, a new dynasty built around a new face, or it's going to become one of those "what were they thinking?" moments fans talk about for years. Either way, we're all going to be watching, because love them or hate them, the Cowboys just made football fun again. If you're a fan, get ready. If you're a hater, buckle up, because this story is only just beginning. And with Jerry Jones and Shedeur Sanders now on the same team, you can bet there's going to be plenty more drama, plenty more headlines, and maybe, just maybe, another championship down the road. So Cowboys Nation, tell me what you think. Did Jerry Jones just make the smartest move of his career, or did he let the hype get the better of him? Is Shedeur Sanders the answer Dallas has been waiting for, or is this just another experiment in a long line of bold but risky decisions?